Hey everybody, it's Marianne. Welcome back to Cooking Pro Tips. So today we are gonna make a new recipe called Ham Loaf, and it's out of the Joy of Cooking cookbook. And it's pretty easy. You have to have 2 cups of diced ham, some, it said seasoned dry breadcrumbs, but I don't know a seasoning that I would want in with my ham. So I'm just going to use plain breadcrumbs, 2 eggs, and 2 to 3 teaspoons of prepared mustard. So, what I picked this up a while back, hickory smoked Canadian bacon chub from Yoder's. It was $7.77, and it was 1 1/4 pounds. Now, I don't know how much that's going to be for dicing. You know, one of my favorite prep bowls. But it said we need 2 cups. So I have my flour cup that I used with the bread. And this is really some good stuff. And it's got some fat on it and some, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, but I think I'm going to whack off, that's funny, a piece like that. And see what it looks like. I think I'm just going to leave everything on it. It's a nice looking piece of meat. Get you down here so you can see. Now, I don't know, it's probably about 2 inches wide. So I'm going to slice that. There we go. Alright, now I think it said, let's see here, you place in a food processor and you pulse until coarsely ground. So, I mean, I'm thinking that if you had to chop it, you could. I have a meat grinder for my KitchenAid. I don't know if I would want to put this in there. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm a little bit over 2 cups, or 1 cup, but if I push it down, it's 1 cup. So there's 1 cup of diced meat, diced ham. So I'll get the other piece back out. Like that. Now my hand is slick, so I gotta be really careful with the knife. You always want to be careful. Never look away when you're cutting, because that's how accidents happen. And once again, you're throwing away all your meat. If you cut your finger, see if I have enough here. Oh, I think I do. I was a little over on the other one. And there's another cup. So there's 2 cups of diced ham. That we're going to put in the food processor, but for right now I got to pause. Okay, so now I got everything prepped. I have I haven't used this for a while, so I'll wipe the dust off. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. It's going to be noisy, so I'll probably end up muting you. But I have my 2 eggs over here. I have my ½ cup of breadcrumbs. I just decided to put a tablespoon of organic Dijon mustard in. It's really good mustard. And I have my ham. So I'm going to turn it on low. Honey, could you hand me another towel, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so now the recipe said it's supposed to be coarsely ground. So let's see if it's coarsely ground. Get my camera in there so you can see it. I'm thinking it might be coarsely ground. It's pretty coarse. Maybe a little bit more. I have it on low. Let's put it on high for a second. Oh, that's a little better. All right. So 2 eggs, ½ cup of breadcrumbs. I don't have my little spatula out, so now it says to pulse just until mixed. It looks like it could be mixed. This is our first time of doing this, so I'm really not sure. Some of it has got it all in there, and others do not. It's really weird because it doesn't go all the way. It smells good. It smells like ham and mustard. Alright, well, I think that might be pretty good. We'll see. So now it says that we have to leave it for 30 minutes. It says 10 to 30 minutes. It says let's stand for 10 to 30 minutes to blend the flavors. Then we preheat the oven, and then we grease an 8.5 by 4.5 inch loaf pan. And we pack the ham mixture into the prepared pan, and we bake until firm, about 30 minutes. So now we got to find ourselves a pan to figure out what we're going to be putting it in. Because, you know, the buns will be a ham sandwich later on. And we don't want to put it in Mike's. Because we just don't. I think this would be a perfect one. But I don't like aluminum. I just have this one. I could do parchment paper. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Anyways, I'll be back when we're gonna put it in the oven. Hey, okay, so we're back. We're taking this here ham loaf. It sat for a half hour. Oh man, it really did kind of go together. I guess it soaked up all that. Be right back. Put this stuff in the sink. All right. So let's go ahead and I bet y'all want to see what I'm dumping. Here we go. You ever notice people on YouTube, they'll contort their body to give you a good shot of what they're doing, when in reality all they have to do is switch hands. I'm a right-handed person, but I'm also left-handed, so I can do this. Scooping out with my left hand to show you what I'm doing. I'm getting better with my videos. It's taken me almost a year.
You're doing good.
But I did put paper. I'll show you that here in a minute. Okay. So my pan, I didn't want the aluminum. I didn't want to cook in it. So I cut a piece of parchment paper and then I clipped it with little clips that you can wash. It's no big deal. And clip the paper on there so it'll stick. And they can go in the oven. It's no big deal. So this recipe is now almost done. It says to preheat the oven at 375. I didn't grease it because I put parchment paper. Pack the ham mixture into the prepared pan. Bake until firm, about 30 minutes. So my buns should be ready to put in the oven in about 30 minutes. And this will be out in about 30 minutes. And they'll go in the oven. Oh man, what a beautiful day. And then I'll be getting sweet potato. I have to get sweet potato with that. So, we'll be back when everything is looking good. Let me lower this down so you can see. This is the ham loaf. And you just wait for these clips to get a little cooled. Unclip them. And then you just pull this out. Ooh.
You know, I still got my mittens.
You still have your mittens, you silly kitten?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah. So it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I think I could have actually doubled this to make it fatter.
Now, what's that one?
This is ham loaf, so it's just ham, eggs, dried breadcrumbs, and Dijon mustard.
Huh.
So I'm going to let it cool some. I'm not going to cut it now, but you'll see it when I plate it up. But I just wanted you to see that we got the buns done and we got the ham loaf done. And I got green beans cooking on the stove. And we'll be back when I can plate something up.